Well, you're not going to find anybody more optimistic and positive about the Atlanta Braves in this market than me. But I have to admit, the last couple of days, it's been a challenge. After the Braves lost 3 in a row to the Blue Jays last week and now have dropped the first 2 games to the New York Mets, we're obviously seeing some issues with this team, like we did on Sunday when they came back after being down 8-0, but still couldn't hold on to even a tie game, and then the last 2 nights the bullpen has just failed them. Well, so yeah, I'm a little bit antsy about this team right now, and I know that we're still about 10 days away from Memorial Day, which is the benchmark of when you should start to worry about a team, because we do need to remember it is a long way to October. But man, how many things have to happen to this team before we do ask the question, is it just not the Braves' year? They have a kid breakout in the starting rotation, Oscar Inoa, and then after a frustrating performance on Sunday, he walks in the dugout and punches the seat and breaks his hand and is out for 2 months. Last week it was Mike Soroka having to go and undergo more surgery on his Achilles heel. You kind of almost wonder with what this team is going through now, what's going to happen next? What's the next situation that's going to be a negative thing for the Braves to overcome? Well, we do have to wonder about what is next, but we do need to remember that there are a lot of games left in this 2021 baseball season, but there's no doubt that the Braves have got to snap out of this if they're going to have a chance. Yes, they're only 4 games back of the first place New York Mets, but we know that this Braves team right now is just not very good. Let's start with the offense. Dansby Swanson, if you're watching this, I know you're probably not, but my Lord, please stop striking out. How about 54 strikeouts and 154 at-bats? That's awful. We know the batting averages for just about everybody, not named Ronald Acuna and Austin Riley, are too low. Guys like Ozuna and Albies have got to snap out of it. And while Freddie Freeman's hitting home runs, he still looks like he's miserable. He has got to at least fake it with a smile. He may be upset the Braves are not offering him a contract right now, or that they're not offering anything that he's going to accept, and he may know that he's going to be leaving as a free agent after this year, but he's still getting paid over $20 million to play this year. So therefore, Freddie, you got to help this team win. So there's just a lot of things going on with that lineup. Of course, center field's been a mess. We know that, with Pache getting hurt twice and not being very productive. Ender Inciarte's now out on paternity leave. Guillermo Heredia has been a surprise, but how long can he go? And of course, then there is the rotation. The rotation has had some good spots here recently, with Max Fried doing well and Tucker Davidson on Tuesday night. Bryce Wilson will probably get a chance now that Inoa is out, but can it hold it together? And can Charlie Morton get on track? And then there's the bullpen. Well, we know they've got to step it up. Last year, the Braves' ERA in the 8th inning was 2.50. This year, in the 8th inning, how about 5.57? That's not going to work. So while I'm still trying to remind myself that it's a long way to October, you have to admit the last few days are testing all of our patience in being Braves fans.